Odie TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odie keeps it real. Salute, salute, salute. I know I went missing again, but I'm back once again, right? Everything is good with the fam. Everything is good, right? But let me give you guys an update on Brandon the Cannon Adams, right? He had to pull out of the fight on Saturday because he was rushed to the hospital for dehydration, right? Um, that that rehydration clause for the IBF really killed him, right? He wasn't able to rehydrate right, and he passed out in a hotel room, and they rushed him to the hospital, but he's doing fine. Everything is fine. So he's gonna try to get another fight schedule, as soon as possible. But I will give you guys updates on that, right? But Brandon the Cannon Adams, he had to pull out of that fight for dehydration, you guys. Salute, 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 BC, salute, right? But let me put this in there. Okay, like, is that in the chat now? Oh, I don't even think it's in the chat now. Where did it go? Well, we're gonna see. Well, yeah, you guys. I wanted to come on here, right? Because it's like the Tank Davis fans, since he got in trouble, right? Like I've been paying attention here and there, here and there. But it's like since he got in trouble, these guys have been clout chasing, right? His fans, they have been clout chasing every other fighter, right? I mean, they just been talking bad about every other fighter because their fighter got in trouble for something that he could have avoided, right? And I was telling you guys for years, I've been telling people for years that the PBC is robbing these fighters. I've been saying this for years, right? Now, Floyd Mayweather, he comes out, he's suing Showtime, right? Steven Espinoza, right, for $340 million that he never got. And I've been telling people for years, a person that that's always hiding, that means they have something to hide. I told you guys, right? I told people at least 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I said Al Heyman doesn't really care about the PBC, right? Because he's going to get a cut off of all of these guys anyway, right? Even if the PBC falls, even if the PBC is non existent, he's still going to get money off of these fighters. That's how he got it set up in the contracts, right? And for all these people who thinking that Tank Davis, he's making all this super money. No, he's not. He's getting done just like Floyd Mayweather. Probably worse. He's getting done just like Floyd Mayweather. The only fighter that didn't get played out of their money was Canelo. Right? And Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence Jr. once they linked up. But all the rest of these fighters on the PBC side are getting played out of millions of dollars, right? With this back end nonsense. Oh man, you're gonna get it all on the back end. Man, I don't want to wait no 6 months to get my money. I don't want to wait a year, right? Deontay Wilder even said it. Now that it hit the fan, now everybody is like, oh man, no, Al Heyman been a crook, right? Oh man, he's the black man. Oh man, you got to go to the black man. He's not a crook. Yeah, man, he's a crook. He been a crook. That's why he was hiding the whole time, because he was a crook. Right? He was more of a crook than Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum. He was more of a crook than all of these guys. Right? But since he had a certain complexion, certain people, right, they latched on to him, and they trashed other people who was messing with other promotional companies. Right? Now they switching it up. Now they switch up. It's like, bro, like we've been telling y'all this from the start. Right? Like channels like mine, we've been telling y'all this from the start, and y'all was calling us haters. Oh, we was coons. Right? We was all this shucking and jiving nonsense when we was telling y'all the truth. Now that y'all see it, now we supposed, no. Now we supposed to praise you because you see it now. No. We've been telling you. You didn't want to believe us because you thought we was hating on the PBC. Well, nobody hating on the PBC. No, we could just see through the bull. Y'all seen through the bull too, but since it had, fighters like Earl Spence Jr. and Deontay Wilder over there with the PBC, right? Y'all had to spread the narrative. Y'all had to push the narrative. Even though y'all know that they was messing these dudes out of money. Y'all didn't care. Right? It's crazy, man. Boxing is crazy, bro. Like boxing have a lot of hypocrites in boxing. It's a lot of hypocrites, bro, on these platforms. It's a lot of hypocrites, right? A lot of them. They get on these platforms like we forgot. We ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. Y'all started up a whole war, right? Like y'all separated the side of the street with the PBC for 7 years. Now that one of your fighters, right, he got to go over there or he got to mess with him. Now y'all, oh man, we mess with the people. Stop, bro. Like, it's disgusting, but this is boxing. This is boxing. Been saying it forever, right? The PBC is robbing people. No, they not. No, they not. They putting on great events. Yeah, they doing this, they doing that. Yeah, and these fighters not getting all their money up front. They robbing fighters. Oh man, but why Terrence Crawford? Why he want to look at the books? What give him the right to look at the books? Because he is his own promoter, right? This whole saga, only for y'all to come to our side. It's crazy, right? This whole ordeal just for y'all to come on over here to this side and realize that the PBC is full of crooks, just like we've been saying for years. It's crazy, bro. When they start banning y'all from events, right? When they start doing certain stuff to certain content creators, now y'all starting to get it, right? Now y'all starting to, see what's going on, right? They never liked you. They liked that you was pushing a narrative for them. They never liked you, right? They like that you will get on your platforms and you will flat out lie for them. That's what they liked it, right? Man, so if you will lie then, why should we believe you now? Right? Come on, like if you were lie back then, why should we believe you now? Are you telling the truth now? Or you might be pushing another narrative, right? We don't know. Come on, man. This is just how it go. Al, Mr. T, salute. Okay, what you say? But Al Heyman had them on the blade. Come on, man. I had them all on the blade, robbing all these dudes, and he just behind the, he just behind the scenes with the Birdman, rubbing with the Birdman hand rub. All right, with the Birdman hand rub, yeah. Come on, man. Al was crook when he was doing concerts. Oh, yeah. Man, he was a crook when he was doing concerts. He been a crook, right? He been a crook, and now it's all coming out. Right, look, and then these Tank fans, right? They run around. Oh, Tank, man, he sell this. Tank, he do this. Tank, he do that. He's not getting all the money. If he's doing all that, he's not getting all the damn money. I can bet you that. I can bet you that. I can bet you that he's not getting all the money. Right? Oh, man, he just sold $20 million at the gate. He did this, he did that. Yep, and how much money did he get out of all that? 5, 7? 5 to 7? Maybe 10? Right? He done made $50 million, but he only get 10. Come on, man. That's why Tank fans stay mad at, like guys like Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson now, right? They mad at guys like that, man, because they can maneuver, right? And they can make big money, right? They can make big money and they not under a slave deal like Tank is, right? Because Tank under a slave contract. Come on. And let's get to the Rolly situation real fast, right? Because Rolly Romero was advised by Floyd Mayweather to do all these things. That's what I would figure, right? We all know that Floyd don't like Devin Haney, right? Like Floyd has made that very clear. He don't like Devin Haney, right? When he thought Devin Haney lost, what'd he do? He came on live to laugh. To confront Bill Haney and laugh. Right? Crazy how that works. Now you got a $7.3 million IRS lien, right? Floyd Mayweather. Right? You done got played out of $340 million. You owe the IRS $7.3 million. Right? Man, this is what happens when you mess with people that ain't messing with you. You come on live and you laugh at a young man who look up to you. For what? For no reason at all. Come on. Then the fans, right? Then the fans who hate Devin Haney and Bill Haney, right? They supported it. They was on board. Oh, man. Oh, this. Come on, man. But anybody who think that Devin Haney ducked Rolly Romero is out of your mind. Come on. We all know what Rolly did. He was following the Hispanic version of the PBC now, right? Because the PBC, they're not for the black fighter anymore. And I hope people realize that. I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all understand it. I hope they understand it. Right? The PBC is not for the black fighter anymore. The PBC is for the Hispanic fighter. They're going to pump up the Hispanic fighter way more than the black fighter now. And y'all don't see it? People don't see it playing out? It's playing out right before your eyes. Coach Malachi, salute. True Media Podcast, salute, brother. Appreciate you. Sliding on through. Okay, what you say? Salute. Salute. Okay, what you say, Mr. T? Like dude that used to work for David said, money go. Come on, man. Come on, bro. That's not hard to believe, Mr. T. That his money goes through Al Heyman. He got to call Al for permission for his money. Huh? You a grown ass man. You don't even know where this man at. You got to call him. You don't even know where he at. This man can be in Bali, right? He can be over there with Russell Simmons, chilling in a whole man in a whole nother state that right that had no extradition. You can't do nothing about nothing if he want to disappear with your money. What you gonna do? Track him down? Find him? How you don't find him if you don't even know how he fucking look now? You probably don't even know how Al Heyman look, bro. This is what I'm saying. These guys, bro, they fell for the okie doke, right? Okay, what you say? Like the PBC said, the best things that's happening on two boxing. Come on. Yeah, like they the best robbers in the business, man. But Al Heyman, man, he know how to rob the hell out of their ass, right? He's a smooth talker, right? He a smooth talker, man, because he is from Ohio, right? From Cleveland, like where they got that pimping, where they got that pimping up there, right? Come on, man. He just talked to him like, man, finesse him to the fullest. He finessed the hell out of Floyd Mayweather. Finesse the hell out of Floyd. Come on, man. But Floyd was showing a check that he couldn't even cash. Come on, man. Floyd was going around showing that check that he couldn't even cash that mud. Come on, man. He finessed the hell out of all these guys. And now they looking around and now they mad at Turkey Al-Sheikh. Turkey, Turkey. Man, knock it off, bro. Y'all mad because these fighters are getting paid? And they giving us some pretty decent fights. Right? Man, at least you can get paid. You can see who the guy is who paying you, Turkey Al-Sheikh. Right? We haven't seen Al Heyman since what? Since 2013, 2015, something crazy. But hey, he's a brother. You better trust him with your money. Even though he gonna disappear, right? When the PBC is all falling down, he gonna hand it off to somebody else and disappear. Like he did. Right? Now these guys, they can't find Al. They probably, right? That's why Earl been on the shelf so long. That's why Jermell, all these guys just been on the shelf. Right? Because the PBC isn't their priorities isn't the black fighter anymore. It's the Hispanic fighter. It's the Fundoras, it's the Benavideses, it's the, it's the other guys that they got over there. It's those guys. Right? They wanted Al to be the last man standing. Now it looks like he'll be the first one. Come on. Crazy business. See, look, and the thing about it is that Al Heyman, he had several opportunities to go other places. Right. He had several opportunities to go other places to have his, to get his fighters, constant fights. But he didn't go, because the zone, they wanted him over there. They wanted him over there. But no, he don't want to go over there to the zone. right? Because that will give them some type of control over the fighters, and he don't want them to have no control over these fighters. He want to be in control, and he want to be able to dictate what these fighters do. Period, point blank. Right? He's a control freak. Money hungry control freak. That's what he been. A crook. Right? But he got all these people was praising this man, right? That was coming on my channel, coming on Coach channel, coming on a lot of people's channel, man. Like when people was talking about the PBC. Right? We was all these negative things. Now y'all waking up, y'all eyes opening. Now y'all saying the same thing that we was saying 5 years ago. 4 years ago. It's like, come on, bro. Nobody. Please stop. Don't nobody really want to hear that no more, man. Because we was trying to tell y'all. Fighters money so they ain't gonna be broke when they get old. And they believe that. Come on. They actually believe that, BC. They actually believe that he said that he gonna invest their money so they can, so they can have some money, after they. Come on, bro. Where's Adrian Broner? Where is he at? Come on. Jamal Charlo, they out here, they looking crazy. Spence, he got acres, right? Spence, he came up with that, with that Crawford fight. So, so he made over 20. Right, over 25. I heard he made over 25. So he got his bread. Right? Man, but the rest of these guys, bro, they just be getting played out of their money, man. Played out of their money, man. Like, and it's a sad situation, man, because you try to tell them and they don't even want to listen to you, right? You can see the forest through the trees. You can see it already. You already see what's going on. But these people so blind, man, because their favorite fighter is messing with this company. So they, they got to push a narrative for this company. Man, it becomes promotional gangbanging. Right? PBC, The Zone, Matchroom, Golden Boy, Top Rank. Come on, man. Yeah, man. Look. Now, let me get on Boogeyman Bud Crawford, right? Going to The Zone is a mission of failure for no. Yeah, yep. Yeah. That would have been an admission of failure. Yep. That's a true statement right there. Right? Because they talked all that trash, right? All that trash. Soon as The Zone came in, all the PBC fanboys, they didn't even want it to last. They didn't even want it to exist. Right? Like some promotional gangbanging. They wanted it to go away. It's not going to last long. It's not going to do this. It's not going to last long. It's like, why you don't want more boxing? You say you a boxing fan, right? Yeah. So why you don't want more places to look at boxing? Oh, no, man. Like, they not moving like the PBC. Gang. Come on, bro. They turned it into it, man. Look, and y'all know exactly who I'm talking about, right? The LDBC. They turned it into some, some gangbanging type stuff, man. And then they had a lot of their followers, they was following, and they turned it into some negative stuff. Come on. Just like they trying to go back with the, like with the Wilder and AJ situation right now, right? Because I seen a couple videos on that. And I'm like, here they go again. Why can't we just build up the fight with some respect and some dignity, right? It's always, oh man, now this guy, man, he's scared of this guy. Oh man, this guy, man, he's just this guy. It's like, stop. Right? But yeah, man, let's get on Boogeyman Bud, right? Because these people are highly upset at Crawford, right? Man, because I guess he working with Xander Zayas. I haven't really looked into it. But it's like Terrence Crawford is retired. He can do whatever the hell he want to do. Oh man, he hate Boots. Oh man, he don't hate no Boots. He don't hate Boots, right? Why would he hate Boots? No, he tried to fight Boots. Boots turned it down. That's all Crawford needed to know. That's all he needed to know. Bro, I'm going to check your temperature. You turn it down. You don't really want no smoke. It don't matter how people try to spin it, bro, like if I check your temperature, you turn it down, you don't want no smoke. Right? Steven Espinoza started talking for you like he your promoter, but he not really your promoter because y'all haven't signed nothing. So why you letting this man talk for you? Why your daddy ain't talking? Come on. But all this clout chasing off of Crawford and, like Boots is nothing like Crawford. This is what I'm trying to get through people's head. Boots cannot fight off the back foot like Crawford. He can't. Boots is a majority front foot dominant fighter. That's what he is. He has some slick moves. He has a good jab. He has nice switching ability, right? He has a pretty decent IQ, but he can get stuck in mud. And he can keep eating the same punch over and over and over. Karen Kukajan showed us that. Man, it's like people, like they see one thing of a fighter, then they just, like they think this fighter, he's nothing like Crawford. Nothing. The only thing that he has like Crawford is the switch hitting ability. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's all he has like Crawford. He's not a super aggressive like Crawford. He can't fight off the back foot like Crawford. His footwork ain't as good as Crawford's. His punch placement, it ain't as good as Crawford's. His IQ is not on Crawford level. And that's not even trashing Boots, but it's just levels to this. It's levels. Right? And I rock with Boots. I rock with Boots all day long. I rock with him. But all this, bro, just let Crawford just retire and be Crawford. Y'all still hating on the man? The man moved up to 168, became undisputed, and left on a high note. But y'all still got something negative to say. All because he beat Earl Spence Jr. All these people who say something negative about Crawford are Earl Spence Jr. fans, right? Ex-fans, right? Who just moved to Boots Ennis. That's all it is. Right? So where they anger come from is Spence. They mad that they was wrong that whole time. And Spence still haven't came back from that ass whooping. That's why they still haven't got over it. Right? Like if Spence would have been and came back and he would have been knocked out somebody or something like that, right? They probably would have been got over it. But they haven't got over it because it's like Crawford retired him. Right? So they got this. Right? They got this anger in their heart that they just cannot let go. They cannot let it go, man. They cannot let it go. Oh, man, I just don't like him personally. You don't even know him personally. The hell are you talking about? I don't like him personally. Do you know Crawford personally? No, you don't. What the hell are you talking about? I just don't like how he move outside the ring. How do he move outside the ring? Right? You're just making up stuff. You're just making up stuff. Just to justify why you don't like the man. I get it, I understand, but you're just making up stuff. Right? I could see if he was like Tank, if he was running up in clubs, snatching up women and pushing them downstairs and doing all this old crazy stuff on camera. I could see if it was like that, then you could probably, you could probably criticize the man. But if he's not doing none of that, he's private to himself, fishing, probably at the shooting range, probably playing some golf, right? Probably playing some, some flag football, right? Probably doing this thing like that. How could you criticize that? But you're still gonna find something to hate. Oh yeah, man. Like it's always a left hook with Boots, man. Like a lot of people, like like they don't like to hear me talk about Boots like that, but I rock with Boots. Me, like I just thought just like when Boots when he came in, he didn't have to clout chase Terrence Bud Crawford, right? Because that's all he was doing, right? You didn't want to fight the man. You used his name to build up your persona, right? Congratulations. But you never wanted to fight him, right? You never wanted to fight the man. So, but it's just levels to this, you guys. Like Boots, let's see how he treats Xander Zayas. If he can just blow through, right? If he can just run through Xander Zayas, then okay, then he, all right, then he elevating his game. But if he has a little trouble with Xander Zayas to go 12 rounds and right, he gets stunned and come on, bro. We don't know how this fight gonna play out. Man, because Xander, he does have some, some pretty decent footwork, right? But he's a sucker for a jab. Man, like in Boots, he does have a good jab. So I don't know, like that jab probably changed everything. But let's wait and see. Man, like before you try to, before you try to put him on Crawford level. Man, because I was looking at I had checked out Knockout Boxing 86 video this morning, right? And like and they trying to, like he trying to say, well, I don't know, what did he say? He said like Jerron Boots in his first, first division is better than Terrence Crawford because he was unified. Who did he unify against? Who did he unify against? Right? He got an email belt, first of all. Then he unified against who? Stanionis. Is that better? Is it? Than Crawford being a, a one belt champion, lineal champion at 130? Five at one. Yeah, I'm at 135. I don't know. Then you go up to the second division, right? He at 154, but he's fighting Xander Zayas for 2 belts. Crawford had to, now he had to go through 3 people to get undisputed. Oh man, he fought Ndongo. Like, why do people shit on Ndongo? Like Ndongo didn't go to 2 different countries and beat the hell out of the dudes for them belts. Why do people do that? Why do people trash Victor Postal like he didn't have Danny Garcia scared as hell? Why do people do this stuff? Right? They try to rewrite history. Why do people try to rewrite history? Victor Postal was dangerous as hell at 140. Yeah, he was so dangerous that Danny Garcia got the hell on. Right? Man, shit. And Dongo, he was some kind of good because he went to 2 different countries and beat the champion. Oh man, it's like, bro, like you can't take away what these fighters did. Okay, they probably wasn't the same after they fought Crawford, but Crawford has changed everybody's career. You see what he just did to damn Spence. Let's see if Canelo be the same. You see what happened to Magnemov. Let's see if Canelo gonna be the same after that. After taking that that beating from Crawford. Let's see if he's gonna be the same. Come on. What happened to Felix Diaz after that beating that Crawford gave him? Where'd he go? Huh? Jose Benavidez, he ain't been. I mean, yeah, but Jose Benavidez, he wasn't the same. Come on, Jeff Horn wasn't the same. Man, it got a lot of fighters that Crawford beat that they wasn't the same after he beat them. Right, but this is what I be talking about, bro. Like people, bro. Oh yeah, the PBC is broke. Like the day after fight was so quiet. Oh yeah, Joseph Jackson, bro. The PBC is so tapped out right now, man. They broke as hell. Broke as hell. Right, like, and the reason that they broke is because Al Hammond took all their money and he's sitting on the island up under, a palm tree, man, drinking on a coconut. Come on, man. Man, he got all those dudes' money, man. He got all their money. They won't dare to fight for no guarantee. See, look, just like they wanted, who else did they want to fight for no guarantee, Joseph Jackson? Who else did they want to fight for no guarantee? And I told y'all they was gonna treat him just like this man. I told y'all. Bud, exactly. Bud, Boogeyman Bud Crawford. I told y'all. As soon as Devin Haney got to 147, I said, uh-oh, they're about to freeze him out. Right? They're about to treat him like Boogeyman Bud. You know why? Because he has an independent mind. He has an independent mind. So they're going to treat him like Boogeyman Bud, right? He's his own promotional company. You're the enemy to all of us. You're the enemy to all of us, Devin. Yeah. You and Bill, y'all the enemy. You know why y'all the enemy? Because y'all want more money. Which is y'all right to get more money, right? Because y'all own promotional company. So it's your right to get more money, but we're not trying to give you more money. No, you take this. As a matter of fact, don't take nothing, and we just gonna pay you on the back end. Well, can I see the books and see what happened? No, you can't see none of that. What give you the right to look at the books? The same, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. The same plays the PBC do over and over and over. Man, but you already know that the Devin Haney haters that really don't like him, they gonna put it on Devin, even though it doesn't make no damn sense. No sense. None at all. No guarantee. Where we do that at? Man. So basically, you telling me I want to rob you. That's what you telling me. Man, and then they probably hit Devin Haney with that. Hey, no, we ain't gonna even pay you off the gross. We gonna pay you off the net. Right? Man, so after we pay everything, after we pay everybody, after everybody get paid, then we gonna pay you. Come on, bro. Nah. Nobody is falling for that nonsense. Nobody is falling for that nonsense. Come on, like the only people who will fall for that is people who are already signed with the PBC. Right? Because they got to fall for it. But nobody in their right mind who's outside of the PBC is not going to go over there. Right? Like, say I've been getting guaranteed $4 million, $5 million. I'm going to go over here and get guaranteed nothing. And I'm supposed to trust you that you're going to tell me what the fight really made when I can't see the books of what the fight really made. I supposed to just take your word for it, right? And I got, right, while at the same time, I see Floyd Mayweather in the media suing Al Heyman and Showtime. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Bruh, I would have to be a stone cold idiot to go for that deal. I would have to be a stone cold idiot to go for that one. Right? Floyd Mayweather, man, who done made all this money with the PBC, right? And y'all didn't pay him? And y'all didn't pay him. But I'm supposed to go over here and work with y'all with no guarantee, but I'm supposed to trust you? And y'all still haven't gave this man who made y'all all this money, who put y'all on the damn map, y'all still haven't paid him? Who made y'all? The guy who literally made the PBC what the PBC is, Floyd Money Mayweather. He made y'all, and y'all didn't pay him, but you want me to believe that you're going to pay me. Come on, man. Like, people, bro, they don't look at it like that, bro. Oh, yeah. Like, I already know that Dan said that. Like, I didn't even have to hear that from nobody. Like, because that's just the common sense thing to say. Okay, well, if I'm not getting a guarantee, can I look at the books to see what the fight made, to see what, to see what the fight generated and all that? Hell no. You can't look at none of that. What? Well, then it's no fight. Duh. It's no fight. Come on. The same thing they wanted Crawford to do. Crawford went over there. He had the hedge funds, right? He had the hedge funds when he talked to Al. He said, Al, since you not offering us nothing, right? I got 2 hedge funds that want to give us $50 million each. And they know you. And they willing to work. What's up? No, I don't want nobody touching this fight but the PBC. Yep, I want to rob you. I want to rob you, and I don't want nobody else involved in this, right? I don't want nobody else involved in me robbing you. That's basically what I was saying. Come on, man. Like, bro, like, I don't, bro. This is just so hilarious to me, man. Right? I mean, bro, this is just so hilarious to me. Man, because when you say something for so many years and then you finally get vindicated, right? It's like, damn, bro. I've been saying this for years. It's a Ponzi scheme. They crooks over there. Oh man, you a coon. Oh man, you shucking and jiving. Oh man, you this. Oh man, you that. Oh man, you just a hater. Man, but black man hating on another black man. Oh man, that's just so sad. Man, a black man hating on another black man. No, I just know a crook when I see one, right? I just know a crook when I don't see one. Man, because I didn't see Al. Come on, like they can't even give $1 million guarantee. Yeah, because they don't have the funds to do it like Blue Blood been saying, right? Because I checked out a few of Blue Blood videos, right? He's right. The PBC doesn't have money behind them like that. They just basically have a distribution deal, right? To show they fights, to view they fights. Yes, Amazon Prime will put on the fight. Yeah, y'all can use our cameras. We will put it on our, on our platform and all that. But as far as paying for the fight, we're not doing none of that. You got to pay for the venue. You got to pay the fighters. You got to do all that type of stuff. We're not doing none of that. We don't have no funds for you for that. Come on. So we will give you a platform for you to showcase your fights, but you got to pay for them. And they don't got the money to pay for them. That's why they wanted Tank Davis to fight Jake Paul. Do y'all get it now? They wanted him to fight Jake Paul because he was guaranteed what? $40 million. Like I said back then, do you think he was going to get that whole $40 million? No. He wasn't going to get all the $40 million. They was going to come up with some way to try to, to explain that he going to get certain amount on the back end. So they can, right? So they can take majority of the money. He probably would have got $10, $15 million, right? They could take the other $25 million that he generated. They could take that other $25 million and pay for other fights. Right, and pay for other pay other fighters to fight to try to generate more money. This is what the PBC has been doing forever. Right? That's why they wanted Canelo over there, because they know that Canelo, he brings in a certain amount of pay-per-views, he brings in a certain amount of revenue. Right? But on some of those fights, he didn't bring in what he was supposed to bring in over there with the PBC. Right? With the Jermell Charlo fight, he didn't bring in what he was supposed to bring in. So they lost money. Right? So they lost money. Man, now Canelo is the only one who went over there and got his bread. Him and Crawford. Well, Crawford, he really didn't get the money really from them. Like, like they got it really from the hedge fund. All right. Showtime, they benefited from the fight because they put on the fight and all that stuff like that. But come on, bro. Man, and the thing about it, man, been saying this for years. Now it's all starting to come to the light. Now Al Heyman, he started to be found out as being a fraud and a crook, and what people been saying for years. So we gonna see how it play on out. Man, because they want Earl, like Earl, he's supposed to be coming back. Right. So we gonna see if they're gonna try to make Earl a star or if they're gonna try to, make Earl, food. Food for a Hispanic fighter that can boost up their name off beating Earl Spence Jr. Right? Who could that be? Fundora. Come on. Come on, man. That's why they like to go to certain places now. Like, I got to peep these fighters. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they like to fight in certain places now. Because because the drug testing is so in certain places. Man, you got to look at all this stuff now. Right? You got to look at all of it now. Right? But that's just how I feel about this situation. I'm like, bruh. Like Zuffa, they starting off slow, but they're gonna eventually be big. They're gonna eventually be big, man. Why? Because they got the money to back it up to make them relevant. Right? So they're gonna eventually be relevant, right, in the sport of boxing. And their belt is gonna be, popular. The Zuffa belt is gonna be popular, like every other belt, man. Especially how these sanctioning bodies is doing right now, right? Like they trying to rob the hell out of these fighters. Right? They trying to rob these fighters, and it's not looking good at all. It's like, man, are you trying to make people pay a extra $100 and something $1,000, extra $300,000? It's like, bruh, what's going on? Oh, like, this is for this fun. This for this, man. But show us the fun, right, Mauricio? Show us something, man, because you a crook too, and you don't mind people cheating. Let's keep that 100. You do not mind certain people cheating. Come on. That's why Ryan Garcia, he fought in Vegas. Come on, man, because he can get away with certain stuff out there. Right? You can get away with certain stuff out there. That's just how it is. They support their own. I mean, shit, you can't knock that. They do support their own. They're going to cover for them. They're going to make up excuses. They're going to do whatever they got to do for their own. Right? Man, because, no, who did Ryan Garcia take on again? Damn, I forgot. For the belt, Barrios. Yeah, man. So we gonna see how this work on out, you guys. But Tank fans are down bad, man. Right? Oh, Tank, he back outside. Don't nobody really care. Let's keep it 100. Don't nobody really care about Tank being back outside. Tank has to get in the ring with somebody that's worthwhile. We don't want to see him fight no Pitbull Cruz, right? He either got the rematch Lamont Roach, or he has to, he got to get in there at 140, right? He can move up to 140, and he got smoke up there, right? It has a lot of smoke at 140, but let's see what he's gonna do, man, because they gonna keep on making up these excuses. Oh man, he do this. Oh man, he do that. All these people. Hey man, but why Shakur, man? But why he keep on talking about Tank when he said he wasn't gonna talk about Tank? Because he asked a question about Tank, right? Because he's asked a question about the man. Come on. Then when he stopped talking about Tank, oh man, he don't even want to talk about Tank. Oh man, like why he ain't talking about Tank? It's like, bro, make up your mind. Do you want him to talk about him, or do you don't want him to talk about it? Right? Nobody's scared of Tank. Nobody is scared of Tank, man. Nobody. Let's just keep it 100. None of these boxers who are calling out Tank Davis is scared of him. None of them. They want to put hands and feet on him. That's what it's all about. But y'all gonna keep making up excuses for this guy. Right? That outside the ring stuff, that's on him. Right? He keep on putting himself in these crazy situations, dealing with these crazy women. Bro, you're going to continue to stay in these situations, right? Until you change them. Other than that, let's see what happens, right? Get your ish together, bro. You are a millionaire, right? You have 2 beautiful daughters. Get your stuff together, bro. Right? All this making up excuses. Oh man, he's being set up. Oh man, he's just man, this is a conspiracy theory against him. Oh man, this man. Then the video come out. Oh man, man, I thought they was lying, man. Like the video and what I thought it was though. Like man, but man, I thought they was lying, man. I thought Jake Paul was lying about the video. No, he wasn't lying. Why did he need to lie? Right? When Tank mess up, y'all blame other people for him messing up. Disgusting. That's how I know that y'all really don't take accountability, right when y'all mess up. Y'all blame somebody else. It's somebody else's fault. Right? It's this person's fault. Man, it's not my fault that I opened up my mouth. Nah, man, it's this person's fault that they took it like that. Man. They didn't have to do that. Did you have to open up your mouth? No. But they had to do that. Come on, man. Crazy, bro. Blame everybody else but this man. Right? Then you want to bring up everybody else, like they little troubles that they didn't went through. We not talking about their troubles that that they went through. We talking about Tank. Since he want to be so, just in the public, snatching up people on camera. Like a complete idiot. Come on. Then the dude, then he got his boy walking behind him holding a plate. Man, look, instead of getting in front of this dude like, hey, bro, what you doing? Check this out, homie. Look up, bro. Like, look around. Look around, my nigga. Look around. You see them cameras? Nah, man, but you even had a yes man walking behind you. A yes man. Scared to tell you something. Come on. Your fans online, yes men. You can talk trash about these dudes. You can call these dudes soft. You can tell these dudes, if I see you, I'm going to slap you in your face. You can do whatever you want to do to these dudes. And what they going to do? Man, I love Tank, man. Tank, man, now man. Real dude, man. Real street dude. Right? He a real street dude. Been in the gym since he was 7, though. But he's a real street dude. Crazy, man. Crazy work, bro. Like, I just don't get, man. Like, I just don't get certain fan bases, right? Hold the man accountable. Right? Knockout Boxing 86, he was making all these videos, right? Trying to make it seem like, oh man, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. Oh man, like this. It's like, bro, just let it play out. You making it worse by talking about it all the damn time. Just let it play out. And then you talk about it at the end. Right? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, y'all make it look worse. Right? He should have had his dumb ass at home, chilling. It don't matter if they linked up after that. It don't matter what. It don't matter what. Right? Man, now have you guys ever heard of coercion? Right? Come on, man. Sad. Okay, now what you say, BC? They say he in the streets, but they never talk about him in the club. Man, it's crazy work, right? Oh man, he in the streets, man. He do this, he do that. It's like, bruh, tell this man to chill the hell out, right? Tell him to get in the ring with the fighters that we want him to fight, make millions of dollars, right? And just chill the hell out. Man, because you're not above the law. And you already know, bro, like Florida ain't gonna play with you. Right? Like Florida is not gonna play with you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like I don't know how the case gonna play out or nothing like that, right, man? Man, because he can completely beat the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, or they can settle the case. Like, a lot of stuff can happen. But hold the man accountable. Stop blaming everybody else. When it first happened, bro, they was blaming everybody. Oh no, man, but Jake Paul, man, he lying, man. He's scared of Tank Davis, man. He seen that Tank was gonna knock him out. Like anything to make you feel good. Anything to make you feel good, right? Jake Paul picked that man for a reason. Because he wanted to knock Tank ass out. And Tank is lucky, right? Tank is probably lucky that he got in that trouble. Man, because just imagine Jake Paul standing over Tank Davis. Tank knocked the hell out. That would have been horrible for his image. Horrible. Right? And then that invincible persona that his fans walk around with, that would have been gone. All that would have been gone. And probably him getting knocked out by Jake Paul probably would have messed with his punch resistance. Right? Man, so he come back, right? So he fighting somebody else or they clip him, right? Like a punch that he normally can take, he can't take it no more. Now his legs get wobbly. Come on, man. Bruh. Right? So stop making up excuses for the man. Tell him to come back and fight somebody that's worthwhile. Not no Pet Bull Cruz. Right? Not Pet Bull. No, not Pet Bull. Fight somebody that's worthwhile. Somebody we want to see you fight, bro. Lamont Roach, hey. Run it. Right? Shakur Stevenson. Run it. Right? T.O. I don't think Abdullah Mason is ready for Tank right now. Like, I just don't think Abdullah ready. Like, T.O. Who else? I say Gary Anton. I say Gary Russell. Right? You got a few fights. You got a few fights lined up, bro. Right? You got a few fights lined up. And let me look this up real fast. I want to see. Yeah, they put him as champion recess. They put him as champion recess. Oh yeah, Keyshawn. Yeah, now Keyshawn. Yeah, like they put him at champion recess. Right. They put him at champion recess. So it's about time that he got stripped of that belt. Like I don't even see why he holding on. I mean, like I don't even, bro. Like he need to just. I don't know, man. Like he just, like his career just got stagnated, right? And it just started going downhill, right? Because he started off on a little, a cool little good note. But, like once the competition started getting steeper, man, Tank started maneuvering around people, right? He started playing duck, duck, goose, right? Nope, I'm not going to fight you. Not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you. I'll fight you. It's like, come on. Man, nah, but who y'all want Shakur Stevenson to fight next, though, you guys? Put it in the comment section. Who y'all want Shakur to fight next? And and if somebody want to come on, man, I'll drop the link if y'all want to come on and chop it up. Just let me know that too. But who y'all think Shakur need to fight next? Hmm. Who should who should Shakur fight next, you guys? Who should he fight next? Me, I got at 140, if he stay at 140, which he needs to stay at 140 right now, even though he said he'd go back down to 135, but it's like the WBC pulled some, they pulled some shenanigans, right? They pulled some shenanigans on him, so I don't even know if he want to go back down to 135 no more. But who do y'all think Shakur Stevenson should fight next? Devin, I think that Devin, he should, I know that he'll never get the Ryan Garcia fight, right? I know he'll never get that fight again, right? People, they blaming Devin for, for Ryan Garcia not wanting to fight him. It's like, bro, Ryan Garcia is going to try to live off that cheating, right? That cheating footage. That's what he's going to live off that with Devin Haney. Come on. Do people actually think that Oscar De La Hoya is going to let Ryan Garcia get in the ring and not be juiced up to fight Devin Haney and get beat up? Nah, he ain't going to do that. Right? So we going to take that footage that, of him cheating, man, because fans, they don't really care anyway, right? They don't care, look, unless it's their favorite fighter that got cheated, right? They don't care because they got a narrative against Devin Haney. So they going to live off that. And it's going to always be, oh, man, but why Devin Haney, man? But why he ain't trying to fight Ryan Garcia? Because Ryan Garcia ain't going to fight him. Duh. He ain't going to fight that man. Come on, man. If I can't juice up, right, if I can't be super Ryan, I'm not going to fight that man. Why? Come on. Y'all seen the difference between him and Rolly and him and Mario Barrios? Y'all didn't see the difference? Come on, man. Like when he fought Rolly Romero, he wasn't as, he didn't have the speed. He wasn't, right? He wasn't as up, up for the fight, all pumped up. But once he fought Mario Barrios, and he fought Barrios where? In Las Vegas, where you can get away with certain things, right? You can have a certain percentage of Ostarine in your system in Las Vegas, right? You can have a certain percentage of it in your system in Las Vegas. But in New York, you can't have none, right? And that's just a fact. right? So if you can fight somebody in Las Vegas, you have the WBC there on your side, right? The WBC, they like Ryan Garcia because they was trying to cover for him in the Devin Haney situation. They was trying to cover for him, right? So they like Ryan Garcia. They have let that be known, right? They're part of the clean boxing program, the WBC. So what makes you think that they wouldn't let Ryan Garcia get away with something? Come on. Give Roach a fight at 135 or 140. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, now Shakur versus Roach. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Shakur versus Roach. And if Shakur he can get through Roach and make him look, like and make him look like a T.O. or something like that, then that's gonna make Tank look worse. That's gonna make Tank look even worse. Right? Because this man beat you up. Don't matter what the Tank fans what they say, right? We all seen it with our own two eyes. Right? That man took a punch in the eye and he couldn't take it. Don't matter if his braid hit him in the eye or not. Bro, you took a punch too. Man, you start seeing double. And you like, oh, let me take this knee, man, because he trying to attack me. Let me take this knee and run to my stepdaddy. Right? The stepdaddy who I treat like trash. Crazy work, bro. Crazy work. But yeah, Roach, I would like to see him fight Pitbull Cruz. I wouldn't mind Shakur fighting Pitbull Cruz. Hey, see how he do against Pitbull. But Tank, no, I don't want to see Tank. Oh man, but why you don't want to see Tank fight this guy, but you want to see that guy fight this guy? Because Tank already fought him, and Tank beat him with one hand. Now let's see somebody else take on that challenge. Let's see somebody else do it. Right? That's why. Man, but how do we know who the best if they all don't damn fight? If they all don't fight, how we know who the best is? They all need to fight. Right? Because styles make fights. We never know who can beat who. Come on. Just because a guy got multiple losses don't mean he don't have the style that's for this guy's style that can beat him. Come on, man, and that's the thing, man. Like people, like like they write off guys too quick in boxing. They write off guys quick. Man, as soon as somebody lose, oh man, he's a bum. It's like, nah, like I just don't want to see Tank fight nobody but the guys I want to see him fight. Shakur, I don't know about Devin because Devin at 147 now. And I know, well, if he was gonna be 155, fighting Jake Paul, I don't see why he can't fight, Devin. But hey, you know, but T.O., Shakur, Keyshawn, um, I think he'll knock out Schofield. I think he'll beat up Zapata too. Zapata got a style that's for a Tank, right? He throw a lot of punches. Um, you feel what I'm saying? Then they love to bring up when Devin Haney, oh man, no, he rehydrated to 165 versus Regis program. Man, he did this, man. He went up 25 pounds. He rehydrated 25 pounds. Right? Like the Tank fans, they love to bring that up. Man, he was he was almost a super middleweight. It's like, well, Tank was a junior middleweight then, right? Well, Tank was a 154 pounder when he fought Leo Santa Cruz, right? They don't like to talk about stuff like that, though, right? When you be like, hey, man, but Tank, he came in the ring against Leo Santa Cruz at 152 for a fight that was at 130. So that means he blew up 22 pounds. But you don't say nothing about that, right? He ain't a weight bully. He ain't a weight bully for blowing up 22 pounds on a 130 pounder. Actually, on a 126 pounder. He ain't a weight bully for blowing up to 152. But everybody else is weight bullies, right? They love to bring up Devin, but they don't bring up Benavidez blowing up 25 pounds on multiple occasions. They don't say nothing. This is what I be saying. Like, man, then they be going around like, like they be praising these, these fighters. They praise these certain fighters, but they call out certain fighters, but they don't call out they fighter. It's like, bro. And they say, oh, man, we just keeping it real, man. Like, man, bro, like, you're not keeping it all the way real. Right? You're not keeping it all the way real. You're not. Because if you could talk about one fighter blowing up 25 pounds, you should be able to talk about another one blowing up 22. Right? Oh, man, that's a lie. That's a lie. Tank Davis wasn't no 152. Okay. Sounds good. Right? That man went up in there and weight bullied Leo Santa Cruz. But nobody says a word. Come on, man. But nobody says a word about him weight bullying Leo Santa Cruz. That was fine to do. That was cool for Tank to weight bully Leo Santa Cruz. Oh, man, like, man, look, and that's one of his biggest wins, right? That's his biggest win. Yeah, that's like his biggest win, Leo Santa Cruz, and he weight bullied the man. Put it in that way. Okay to commit attempt. Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, that man almost killed Leo Santa Cruz with that uppercut. Come on, man. Hitting that little man like that. It don't matter if he was taller, bro. He was frail. He was way more littler than Tank. And then Tank uppercutted the hell out of his ass. Almost took his life. And that was okay. It's like, oh, man, Tank, man, he running around. Man, he knock out everything. Yeah, Tank is the man. Tank is this. No, he's a weight bully. Shh, be quiet. Everybody don't know that. Right? Man, but when it was Devin, bro, they put it on the front page of the news. Right? They put it on the front page. Right? When it was Devin who blew up 25 pounds. But when it's Benavidez, you don't see nothing. It's shh, be quiet. Why is that? Why is that? Why, when it comes down to one fighter, it get blasted? It get put out like it's, it get put out like it's just a horrible thing. Like he's the only one that's doing it. But when there's other fighters, could that be the PBC, right? PR team spreading that, spreading that narrative. So, so that will give Tank a out, right? Like when he was at 140, that would have gave Tank a out, right? That's who I believed it was, right? I believed it was the PBC PR team, right? Man, because they got a hell of a PR team, right? I believe that was them. They wanted that narrative to get out. So they trickled it out. They trickled it out, and everybody grabbed onto it who don't like Devin Haney. They started spreading. Everybody started spreading until it became a big thing. Right? All for people to say, man, Devin Haney too big for Tank, man. Devin Haney too big for Tank. All to protect Tank. Right? Whole PR team to protect this man. Come on. They don't say nothing when he was at 135 trying to fight Tank, though, right? They both was at the same weight in the same weight class. Man, Tank don't have to bow down to no Devin Haney, man. Who is Devin Haney? Man, who is he? Man, he ain't nobody. Tank the A side. Tank is this. Tank is that. Come on. Get offered $20 million from Turkey Al-Sheikh. Man, I need 2 Ferraris, man. Come on, bro. Like that. Bruh. Like, if y'all don't know what ducking is, like, if you don't know what avoiding a fighter is, Tank show you all the time. Come on, man. What has Shakur done? What has Shakur done? Right to to get a fight with me. What has he done? You tell me, what has he done? Right? Then these people, they just freeze up. If you ask me that, Tank, I'll be like, well, first of all, he's a silver medalist. He's a 2-division unified lineal champion. No, 3-division unified lineal champion. Something that you aren't, Tank. Something that you never was. Now, are you trying to become lineal champion? Because you can become lineal champion if you fight Shakur Stevenson and put the mic in his face. You can become lineal champion if you fight Shakur Stevenson. Do you want to become a lineal? Yes or no? Right? Do you even want to try to unify a belt in your whole damn life? Yes or no? Right? You can talk all that good talk, but you're just talking. That's all you're doing. You're just talking. You got a good mouthpiece, right? You a hell of a talker. But when it comes down to actions, it's all excuses. Nothing but excuses. Nothing but excuses when it comes down to you. Nothing. And your fans, it's nothing but excuses. Nothing. Come on. Now you stuck over there on the Titanic. It's underwater. I mean, like, the Titanic is really about to go underwater. You about to get on a table, or you about to get on a door or something and try to float in the ocean. Right? You could get saved if you go and sign to the zone, if you go and sign, right? If you go and mess with Turkey and stuff like that. Man, but your pride in a way, right? You don't want to go and mess with Turkey, because if you go and mess with Turkey, you know what you're going to have to do? Tink, tink. You're going to have to fight somebody. And you know that. Your fans know that. That's why they don't like Turkey. That's why your fans don't like Turkey, bro. Your fans don't like Turkey because they exposed you. Turkey exposed you for a fraud, for the fraud that you are. He exposed you. Right? Man, because what was the narrative at first, you guys? Tank is the money man. If they got the money, show Tank the money. If they got the money, give them the money. Okay. Tank get offered $20 million. What's the first thing Tank do? Oh, man, I need 2 Ferraris, right? Tank, he get offered $5 million from Tevin Farmer back in the days. What he do? Oh, man. Excuses. right? But you supposed to be the baddest thing walking. You supposed to be able to knock out Boogeyman Bud Crawford. Oh, man, he got a glass chin. Oh, Boogeyman Bud, he got a glass chin, man. He got a glass chin, man. Right? Just talking trash about people for no reason. Just messing with people for no reason. Right? That's what your fans, they like, though. They like you just coming out the woodwork, just saying some, some random stuff to, to somebody who ain't messing with you, who ain't saying a damn word to you. Right? Then as soon as they clap back, what your fans do? Oh, man, they clout chasing. Oh, man, they clout chasing, man. As soon as they say something back to Tank, oh, man, they clout chasing. Nah, y'all scary as hell. And y'all trying to protect this man with every inch of y'all being. Y'all trying to protect this man. Y'all do not want to see him get his ass whooped. Right? Come on. But if it was Devin Haney, if it was Shakur, if it was Keyshawn, if it was, if it was any other fighter, Terrence Crawford, if it was any other fighter who got punched, stepped back and took a knee, then ran to the corner, bruh, all these haters, all these Tank fans, all these people who don't like those fighters, they will be yelling from the mountaintop. It would have been a million videos on it. It will still be videos talking about it right now, right? Man, because I still see people still playing that fake Devin Haney versus, Tank Davis sparring session. I still see people playing that. And you like, bruh, that's edited, right? But you don't care, right? Because they don't live in reality. They don't live in reality. They don't care if it's edited, right? They don't care. It just makes Tank look good, even though it's not real. Right? They had to go through 20 minutes of video to find a minute of Tank doing good. That's crazy. It's crazy. But that's how people live. Right? Delusional. Right? A 20-minute video to come up with a minute of Tank doing well. Or a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes of Tank doing something. Okay, so what happened to the other 18 minutes? He was getting his ass whooped, right? So the other 18 minutes, he was getting beat up. And y'all just clipped together too? Right? Like a highlight reel? Come on, bro. Man, y'all clipped together a highlight reel of Tank doing good. That's crazy. Yeah, man. He went down hard. Like Leo Santa Cruz, bro, he went down hard, man. Right? Because he was, man, I think he was about 11 pounds smaller than Tank Davis when they came in the ring. I think Leo Santa Cruz, he came in at 141 and Tank came in at 152. But nobody says nothing. Shh, be quiet, right? That's almost 2 damn weight classes. That man was almost 2 weight classes bigger than Leo Santa Cruz. And then when he knocked him out, woo, Tank, woo, he's the man. Woo, did y'all see that? Yeah, he weight bullied him. Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, he weight bullied him. We all seen it. Right? But yeah, you guys, man. But I just wanted to come on here and chop it on up for over an hour, man, because I haven't gave y'all no content, man. Man, appreciate all y'all, man, for sliding on through, man. But the Tank Davis fans, they are delusional, right? And the ex-Earl Spence Jr. fans, they are even more delusional, right? they are just even more delusional. Come on, man. Just, just stop and analyze boxing. Stop getting so emotional and analyze the sport of boxing, right? Because it's obvious that y'all not analyzing the sport of boxing. Y'all going off y'all feelings of how, of how you feel this guy is going to do this. Right? You feel that guy is going to do that. Oh, man, but Tank Davis, man, he's going to knock out Shakur Stevenson. And then I'll be like, okay, well, Tank has to hit Shakur first to knock him out, right? And Shakur has the best defense in boxing. Shakur has a good jab. Shakur can fight on the back foot and front foot, right? Shakur can fight in the inside better than Tank. That's what a lot of people don't really want to, acknowledge. That's what a lot of people don't like to acknowledge. Shakur can fight on the inside better than Tank. Footwork, Tank, I can get a footwork to Tank because Tank has some hell of a footwork, right? Like Tank has some hell. I mean, he got some real quick feet, right? So it's gonna be, like Shakur, he gonna have to be on his, on his A game with, with getting out of the way of Tank Davis because Tank, he can close the gap on you in a second, right? You blink, he up on you already, So, but I think if they ever fight, I got Shakur beating Tank. That's just my opinion. I got Shakur outclassing Tank, maybe stopping him. I know people that, no, he probably stopped Tank. He probably stopped Tank. That's just my opinion. I could be totally wrong, right? Because Tank can go up in there and just clean clock him one first round. Man, Shakur out. Right? Or he can go up in there and just outbox him. But my pick is on Shakur Stevenson. Right? That's like if him and Devin ever fought. I had Devin Haney winning. I had Devin Haney beating Tank. That's just my opinion. Right? Keyshawn Davis, I don't know about Keyshawn. Keyshawn, he like to slug it out more. But Keyshawn, man, he willing to take a punch to give a punch. So I think that'll be a hell of a fight, though. That'll be a good fight. Right? But that's it, you guys. Salute. Appreciate you guys for sliding on through for this hour and 35 minutes, 34 minutes, rather exactly. But until next time, you guys, everybody have a blessed Sunday. Stay out the way. I'm gone. Peace.